RBI chance. Brett Lawrie. He'd like to make contact here. Runners at first and third. One away. And Lawrie swatted that one. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And bingo, just like that, it is 3-0. Wow, a 3-run shot. The first runs we've gotten on the board. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Brett Lawrie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Fielder, the ground ball. Out number 2. And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Jose Bautista now will stand in. And he cannot come up with it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. Cordero at the plate. He's in his 6th season. Slider's in there for a called strike.
Now he has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
You know, you throw that fastball down, the hitter's got to go down and get it. And because he's changed their eye level, they just can't get down far enough. A lot of ground ball outs.
And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they can't push any across. So Seth Smith leading it off. He flew out his last. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat.
Well, they find themselves behind right now, but not because of his at-bats. His 2 runs driven in have been a big part of this game.
Miller will be their new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, the pitcher gave everything he had. He kept it close, giving his teammates a chance to win this game, but now it's going to be up to the bullpen to give him a chance to win.
Oh, that runs inside. That got him.
Well, the ball just sailed away from him, couldn't control it, now it loads the bases.
Antonini gets a shot here. Bases are loaded and nobody out. And he starts him out. Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. And that one goes foul. 0-1 offering for Miller. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter, gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Here's the pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. Out at the plate. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
Well, that's a big first out of this inning. Now let's see if he can come back and get out of this thing unscathed.
Brocious gets a turn here. He doubled at his last appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards third. That's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Coney batting now. The first pitch. Slider just misses 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled down the right field line. That one's into the corner. A grand slam home run. They had the bases loaded, trailing by 1. He has delivered the grand slam up by 3. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes me a lot.
Pitch on the way. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
Well, you see this pitch right here. It looked like a pitch center of the plate. And all of a sudden, as soon as he starts to swing, it just keeps bearing in on him. Great pitch by the pitcher.
Now here comes a runner for the plate. And he's in there. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get a now, so they will probably make the move to the pen.
Graves at the plate now. Here's the first pitch. There's contact. He drove it well. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they strike for a couple and a little bit closer. It's Demmel at the plate. He'll get things started. 5th inning. Homered back in the first inning. He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch is made. And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder. He has 1 hit, 12 at-bats, not much lifetime against the White Sox. Slider swung on and missed, 0-1. And you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And there's the 3rd out. Good defensive half inning there. No. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Now a bouncing ball to short. Odell. And he throws on to first for the out, put away. Antonini up now. Now the first pitch. That swung on. It's in play. And Boggs. 2 away. Brocious up now. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive fouled off towards first. The pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Out throws to first in time. That's 3 down. How about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Jose Bautista will lead it off. He homered earlier in the ballgame. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air. ends up foul. And with 2 strikes on him, Jose Bautista will be looking just to put it in play.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
Brocious. That's one away.
That's some kind of play right there to be able to get to the ball quickly, transfer it to your throwing hand, and rifle it over to first.
He singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Brocious. And they get the force at second that time. That'll do it. No runs, no. Tony in the batter's box. You might remember that grand slam in his last at bat.
Boy, good offensive production today. Some quality at bats, driving in runs, and then the power's coming out as well. And I tell you what, there's not a pitch he can't hit.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and that one runs in and gets him. And as you might have expected, the way this is going, a warning had to come here. This pitcher's going to have to really rein this thing in. For that matter, both these pitchers, or we're going to have some problems.
Yeah, there's no question about this. And this is about player safety for sure. We're going to see if it changes the way pitchers throw now, if they avoid the inside part of the plate.
Oh! There he goes towards second. And he is out trying to take second. Good strong throw right there to get his man.
Well, quick release, and it looked like the runner was a little slow getting himself started on his jump, and the catcher able to gun him down.
Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
Well, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
The pitch. Grounded softly to short. Odell. And he throws to first in time. Out number 2. Cordero at the plate. First pitch on the way. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter, gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Swinging a roller towards the hole. And the tag is applied, side retired. Not a lot of action. And Varus is batting. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitch that hits.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit twice. And at this point of the game, that may not mean a lot about that pitch.
You know, John, you're right. I mean, those 2 hits off that pitch, just the start of his problems. He's let a bunch of runs come across the plate.
He swings and nails a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Braves gets a shot here.
Well, it's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little bit too long. Should have gone and gotten him a little bit earlier.
Flew out last time. Last time up, flew out. Oh, he's trying to steal second. And there's one. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2, won't get it.
When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly. But I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
Heinert is the back. Oh, and he takes off for second. Back there in deep left center. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. And he's waved home. He throws. Throw is low in the dirt, and he is in. He scores. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
Now here is Brett Laurie. Definitely some clutch production we're seeing out of this lineup, Steve.
Gary, we just saw a quality at bat. They capitalized on the opportunity. And now an opportunity to pull ahead here in this game. So outstanding clutch hitting.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. And this is where all the errors or in this case, the positives hit hard down the right field side. As he drops back, runner on his way to third.
He couldn't get all of that low pitch right there, but at least able to advance his teammate to third base.
On a pitch down low like that, make some contact and don't get that lead runner stranded. They didn't. And here's Prince fielding. Well, they've made a decision here. They're going to issue the free pass.
Now, the fans don't like to see this. They pay good money to come out to the ballpark. They want to see these battles. This hitter against this pitcher. Maybe next time.
And Jose Bautista's up. Had a home run back in the fourth inning. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
Well, the location is...
There's a ground ball. And he gets there in time. Safe. That's going to break the tie. They lead by 1. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph. Let's measure what the RBI means.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Stephen, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. You got to pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Bautista's on at first. Fielders on second. Hit in the air to center field. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they scratch across 2. It's Demmel at the plate. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. And here's the first one. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
He showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And it's Smith batting. Flew out last time. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike.
One out right here in the 8th inning. Obviously a critical time of the game right now as we're getting short. Offensively, they need extra bases. They need a double. Get in scoring position. Get a triple here. Get yourself in a position where maybe a productive out scores a run.
Here it comes. Just off the inside edge. 2-1.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
2-1 pitch. He's now 3-1. Seth Smith's got the hitter's count.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Bautista fields it. And he'll just keep it himself. Tagged him for the out. McGilberry now digging a hole. For 3 thus far. And the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
There's one out here remaining in the 8th inning. You've got to try to do something offensively. And I think that with 2 outs, even if you hit a single, you've got to think double out of the batter's box. Force them to make a play. Get yourself in scoring position.
One pitch, a curve. Take it for a strike, 1-2.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
And he takes the ball inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
3-2 on the way. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. and that gets the tying run on board.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And it'll be Viciedo batting. He bounced out his last time. And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now.
You always want to get that first strike in there.
Lined up the middle, and that is in there. The go-ahead run on board.
It's one of the toughest pitches to hit in baseball. It really is the one that separates the good hitters from the mediocre hitters. He stays with the slider. It doesn't try to do too much with it. With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big hit.
Hut shot towards the hole. Podell slides, throw is there. He is out at third. They pick up no runs. It's going to be Perez now. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this.
That swung on and flied to right. That's one away. And we're going to see Boggs here. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. It's fouled off. Foul! He singled and later scored in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
A fastball up and away. It's awfully tough to catch up with it because you want to try to hit it deeper in the zone and go.
Well, he's running, taking off for second towards center field. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Graves is up now. Popped out in foul territory last time.
Well, with the lead right here, don't be surprised if we see the runner on first going. I think that he has enough speed to make it. And even if they throw it away, you got a chance to pick up a run.
Here's the 1-0. Clobbers this ball. A soaring drive deep left center field. Gone. That's good for 3. Now they lead by 4. A 3-run homer.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Fastball runs inside, 1-0. And Steve, looks like this is right where you want to do it, towards the end of the ball game. That's a very big hit.
Now, this is the point where the pitch.
This ball is hammered deep right as he retreats back for it and gets the out. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this.
And Laurie swatted that one. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. And the bat speaking again. Another big fly, another run in a 5-run game.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases today.
Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. Gone, a home run. So the solo home run tacks on one more. Now a 6-run advantage.
Now, Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
Strike one to Bautista. And Steve, this is the point in the ball game where you are really putting it to the opposition. The long ball can do that to you late.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you give up those home runs, and it just deflates your own team. So, offense ruling the day.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And the throw beats him. He is out at first.
Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen.
Brocious settling in. He's going to start the 9th inning. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
It is a strike to start the 9th, 0-1.
That pitch had great rotation on it. Really was a take pitch out of his hand. He gets the strike.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. And his throw gets him one away.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Coney at the plate now. He homered earlier in the ballgame. As you can see, a bit out of control. He hit that batter. Lewin gets a turn here. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Lewin at the plate. Here's the pitch. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Swung on line to right center field. Makes its way through for a single. The runner's coming around second, on his way to third. Good offensive chance here.
Well, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
Cordero at the plate. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
Well, he just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Swung, ground ball to short, and he gathers this one in time for the out. It's Demmel at the plate. 0 for 4 in this one. Runners at second and third with 2 out. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. Odell. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
The big postseason victory right here, and doing it for the hometown crowd. So they're happy, and they live to play another day.
A chance for a little recognition here. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
What an outstanding affair.
Gary, as a ball club, you really want to come out and dictate the tempo right from the start of a series, and they did that today.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed. Graves settling in. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
The bat oftentimes is the most critical. But when he does not throw a strike with the first pitch, he's given up 2 hits in this game.
So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively.
Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
And here's the first one. Swinging a drive, deep left center. Two down here in the inning.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And a chance here with two away for Prince Fielder. He swings on a pitch. That was in the dirt. That's a strike. Whoa. That one fouled off by Fielder. And Danks outside the zone for a ball. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
And what I've been noticing, guys, it seems like to me he's overusing his
Ground ball. Brocious. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, they had a couple more runs. Cordero at the plate. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but a hit right here, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Here it comes. Fouled away. Fastball got him, 2 down.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Antonini gets a shot here. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
You know, Gary, location means everything, and he's going with a heater. He's not trying to fool, but he's keeping the ball down, and he's getting him to do what he wants. It's pounded into the ground.
There's a swing and a line drive, and that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. There's one, and Smith comes across to score, and he's aboard, and got there with a 2-run single. Brocious up now. You're going to creep back into ball games when you're at this stage of it, and right now that's what they're doing.
Oh, Gary, he got some good wood on that last hit. Put it in play. Now he's closing the gap right here. See if they can make up this difference.
As Gene McDaniels used to say, just chipping away. That's what you want to do in these kind of games. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
But Gary, you know, you're right. Chipping away is exactly what you want to do in these games. You don't have to make it all up at once. Just take advantage of every opportunity you get, close the gap, and try to pass them later.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. Odell has a turn in the box. Already had success so far in this one. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
guys, taking a look at his cutter, it's been hit 2 times.
And a deuce, a double play. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk. Bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Coney gets a turn here. Ground out victim last time through. Up the middle. Odell. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away. Lewin is the batter. Grounded out his last time through. And here's the first one. A line drive toward short. And that gets the tying run on board. And he's safe in there at first.
A good piece of hitting right there with one out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
Cordero at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. Runner around second. He's heading for third. And he's waved home. There's the throw. And the run will score. Great base running. Let's see what the RBI means for their win expectancy. It's Demmel at the plate. Steve, this lineup, wow, if they've been able... And the first pitch. Now a swing and a shot toward second. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Great play made, boy, middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
And it's Smith batting. Second lifetime AB, looking to go 1 for 2 with a hit off the Blue Jays. Miller is called up. He'll be pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Miller sets and throws. Seth Smith not fooled by that one. The count is even.
Well, he fooled him right there with that pitch, but give the hitter credit to lay off of that changeup inside.
Good pitch on the outside corner, 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. And he watches that one travel down, 2 and 2. It's in there, strike 3. Seth Smith unable to pull the trigger. So they score once on 2. Brett Lawrie leading it off. Flew out last time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. One down. And Veras is batting. Last time he walked and then came around to score. Danks gets set and delivers. Oh, and he swings on a dirt pitch. Guess he couldn't see that one. Here's the pitch. Swings. Oh, he got that one high in the air. Straight away center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Braves is up now. He homered back in the third. The first pitch. Swung on. That is hit. Oh, my. That almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. He's going to try to stretch it. And with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
Heiner at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And it goes foul. The pitch. That one lofted in the air. And he fouls another one off.
This is the way you extend the bat right here. You wait for a pitch to hit, and you spoil the pitcher's pitches. He's doing everything he needs to do right now.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1 and 2. This one's grounded to second. Brocious throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No run. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. He singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. That one fouled off by Fielder. Hit sharply towards the hole. That one's taken care of.
Well, they call it the hot corner for a reason, as this ball is scorched. It almost took his hand off.
Odell is the batter. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Oh, he's trying to steal second. Hit hard to second. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get an out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Dorado, here's a position to get something done. It's going to be Perez now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Thanks, get the runners heading home. They got him in a pickle. The tag, and they got him. Oh for 2 thus far. It's Colon at the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here. He fouls that one off. Danks gets set and delivers. That swung on and grounded up the middle. And his throw is in time for out number 1. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
First pitch to him. There's contact. He drove it well. That's 2 gone. And Veras is batting. Swung on and fouled away. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. 3 up, 3 down. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Got a tie ball game. He homered earlier in the ball game.
Production at the plate here so far, Gary. The RBI, base hit, and then obviously the home run as well. So the game's tied, and he's been a big part of it.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base. He's going to try to stretch it.
He's talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Heiner in the box now. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. A smash. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Here's Fielder's first look. There's a swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up.
Odell is the batter. 2 for 3 thus far. And Fielder takes off. Cordero over to first for out number 1. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Here's where you want this big bat. Jose Bautista will stand in. Why, another big chance for Toronto. A fly ball. Two away. Runner on his way to third.
It's just batter versus pitcher right now, Gary.
He bounced out his last time. Fielder's on second. And starts him out here. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up a couple to... Tony is batting. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regular. Casey called on to do the hurling now. He comes in to close for Toronto.
Well, going to the bullpen right here. That's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Odell. Throw one to first in time. One away.
One out here in the 9th inning. They still need 2, so they need to get people on an advanced base runner. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit here.
Bluen settles in. They're trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a high bouncer to second. And up foul. Too far inside. 1-1.
Good running movement on that pitch, in on the hands for the hitter. He laid off. It couldn't do anything with it anyways.
And he looks at the slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
Okay, so it doesn't have much movement, but it did hit 99 on the gun.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following it up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitches when you can freeze a hitter like that. Cordero at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Here's a fly ball. Could be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
A big postseason victory right here, and doing it for the hometown crowd. So they're happy, and they live to play another day.
Would like now to take a look at our player of the game. Let's make a pick.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And pulling off the victory here in this one, they're able to race out to a quick 2-0 lead in the series.
And now they can come into Game 3 very relaxed.
Well, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody. Heinert is up now. Well, he's got an opportunity here. He can be a hero. You get an extra base hit, you're going to score some runs.
Well, you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get later in the game. You have to take advantage of this one. If you're going to make a comeback, now's the time to start.
And he fouls off another one. And another foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away. RBI chance, Brett Laurie. He'd like to make contact here. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Well, Gary, you work behind in the count. You go 1-0. It gives the aggressiveness back to the hitter. And, he's given up a couple hits in this game when he's fallen behind on that first pitch.
He fouls that one off. A fly ball. And that's another foul ball.
A good piece of hitting right there, Gary. I mean, I got to tell you, the way he's battling right now, the pitch count going up for him right there.
Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this lineup really making him work in this.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Antonini throws to first, side is retired. So they're shut down. Hope you have your mittens on. It is cold. Tune in on the radio to our broadcast. Getting colder here as it gets later. Last time he walked and then came around to score. Here's the first pitch. Swing, hot shot. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. Now here he comes heading for home. And he's in there.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it. Well, as a manager, you have to appreciate pitching performances like that. He threw a lot of pitches. He left it all on the mound. Very effective today, and that's what counts.
He doubled his last time. Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Jose Bautista watches that one go by. A ball evens the count. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Coney batting now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. And here's the first one. That one hit pretty well, but it goes foul off to the right. He deals. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength.
There he goes for second. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. That one hit fly ball. This may be the ball game. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Well, they treated their hometown.
Yeah, we like to recognize that. And we saw a very important win here in this one. Heiner batting now. Steve, let's take a look at what he's getting done out there on the mound.
Getting a lot of ground ball outs right here with that breaking ball. He's kind of burying it down to that right-hander's back foot. And all they can do is hit it on the ground, Gary.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Towards center field. Out number 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run comes home. And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder. He has 1 hit, 12 at-bats, not much lifetime against the White Sox. He swings, hits a ball to right field. Oh, and he can't make the play. This inning is going to continue. Fielder trying for third. And he throws it away. He throws. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Toronto up 3. All lit up here at U.S. Cellular Field on this beautiful night for a game. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Swings and misses the splitter. 0-1. Now, to be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this. There he goes towards second. And that one is foul. Oh, he takes off for second. Bautista, there's another foul ball. And that's another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. It's gobbled up. And a high throw, and he is in there at second base. Oh, and a wild throw. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. It's going to be Perez now. First AB of the game, he got a base hit that came off Sale.
Well, that slurvy pitch, half curve, half slider, kind of sweeping breaking ball. Didn't sweep out of this.
He bunts the ball. He's up with it. To second for 1. And there's the second out of double play. And they get that run in.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there. And a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
Yeah, and it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Bullen is the batter. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Boy, so many quality at-bats for this offense. The pitcher has to make a pitch here and slam this door shut, or this could get away from him.
Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Steve, absolutely right. They can't afford to give up too many more here. This thing's going to disappear from them. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up. Brocious is the batter. He bounced out his last time. Flew out last time. On at second is Bautista. Here's the first pitch. Foul ball! It's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Now a swing. That one is driven deep. Right center field. There's a chance. Vaults himself way up in the air to pull that one in. Wow. So they pick up a run on. The home run and add to their lead. Toronto by 5. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. Okay, Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Well, he's got an opportunity here. He can be a hero. You get an extra base hit, you're going to score some runs.
Well, you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get later in the game. You have to take advantage of this one. If you're going to make a comeback, now's the time to start.
And apparently it's time. Obviously a little struggling going on the mound. You look in the pen, they've got 2 up.
Well, let's hope it's not too late. I mean, this guy's out there. He's
hot shot towards the hole. Wide throw, can't get him at first base. And they score him. It's Demmel at the plate. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here, and you're right back to the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they pick up a run on 1 hit, but they leave the bases loaded. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. He homered back in the 3rd. Pitch on the way. There's a swing, a high pop-up behind second. 1 away. And Vargas is batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The first pitch. Grounded softly to short. Burley. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Graves up at the plate. He doubled his last time. That one goes foul. And he fouls another one off. Swung, ground ball to short. Burley. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Only 5 pitches to. So Seth Smith leading it off. And he starts him out. First pitch inside. Ball 1.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes. Get outs right now.
Contact. That one high in the air, but that's going to be foul down the right side. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. The pitch. Line towards third and foul. Seth Smith not fooled by that one. The count is even.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hand.
And it goes foul.
Well, you get a deep at bat like this, and then you're just trying to put it in play. But you get a pitch to hit, you have to put it in play in fair territory. He got a solid hit on this ball. Just went into the stands, foul.
Odell, 1 away. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. Grounded out his last time through. And starts him out here. Taps this one foul to the right. Here's the delivery. Ground ball to short. Odell in time for the out. And it'll be Viciedo batting. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against the Jays. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And they're unable to make any noise here in this. Heiner is batting. He's going to get a start in 8th inning. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That should be a base hit. He's trying for second. That will bring up Prince Fielder.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
Had a home run. He's running, heading for second towards center field. That's one away, and that will hold him at first. Odell at the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out, man on first. He's running. Drops down a bunt. Detweiler. Throw to first. Gets him in there at 2 down.
You want to get runners in scoring position, and sometimes you have to lay the ball down and get them advanced. That's what he did right there.
And if this runner scores, we'll go back and take a look at what just happened and say thank you very much.
Good team baseball right there.
And Jose Bautista's up. He singled his last trip. It's going to be Perez now. Grounded out his last time up. Now the first pitch on the ground to second. Brocious throws to first in time. That's 3 down. They pick up. You're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. It's Burley at the plate. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. And leading off the bottom of the 8th, it's 1-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
The 1-1 pitch. That's taken low for a ball, 2-1.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
And it's fouled off. Oh! And he fouls off another one.
Well, even if he doesn't get a hit here in this at-bat, the fact that he's making the pitcher work, 2-2 count, enables everyone around him in the dugout to see every pitch he's throwing because he's throwing the kitchen sink trying to get this strikeout. He just fouled off that low pitch.
Brocious is the batter now. He walked and later scored his last time through. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike 1.
Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Line fair down the line and right. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, it's a pretty good pitch to hit right here, and he gets. The good part of the bat on the ball. Now he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Tony in the box. He doubled at his last appearance. And they are going to make a defensive change here. Hit that one right back up the middle. On to first. That's out number 2.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Lewin gets a shot here. Drew a walk his last time. Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
If you're going to
hit in the air to left center. Oh, and a great catch. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding man at third base. Toronto's in charge here. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And we're going to see Boggs here. He'll start the ninth. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. First pitch to him. Slider just misses 1-0.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. It's down, a base hit.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
It's Demmel at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Barrera will be their new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0. Misses low, ball 3.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Hit in the air to center field. Laurie to field this one. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time. And it's Smith batting. Second lifetime AB. Going to go 1 for 2 with a hit off the Blue Jays. Casey coming in to hurl. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. That'll be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes now. Seth Smith will be watching to make sure he doesn't get K'd here.
Well, that's just an absolutely great pitch. You wonder why the batter swung through it. If he can continue to throw that pitch right there, they're not going to hit that one today.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball, got him looking, 2 down.
Well, they set him up away and they buzz him up and in. That's an outstanding pitch right there. He couldn't pull the trigger on it.
McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. 0 for 3 to this point. 2 outs and a man on first. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
That misses at the shins, 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. And that's inside, and he's worked it to a full count.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hand.
And the pitcher's not going to get the call on that one. That's going to be in the base on balls category.
I just let this battle get away from him, as the batter wasn't going to waste any swing on anything outside the zone.
And it'll be Viciedo batting. And the first pitch. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate. And he's in there.
It's the little things that come into play. What I like is the great secondary lead that allowed him to go first to third. Now they've got a chance to score 2 on a double.
It's Burley at the plate. Big time production. That's a very important inning, and the offense knows it.
Now, good hitters don't give up at bats no matter what the situation. That was a good piece of hitting right there. Now they need 3 more to at least stave off the loss, so they still got their work cut out for them, Gary.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's down. The run's coming in. And he's still going on his way to third.
Well, they're not out of this one yet. They're chipping away at this thing. Now just a 2-run margin. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Brocious. Up now. It is a difficult task to trying to get back into a ball game at this point, but they're close.
A couple more base hits like that one, and they can continue to narrow this deficit. Down 2 right now, but they still have a shot.
And we're going to get to see Eduardo. Oh, he takes off for second. 1-1. And it's not in time, and he beats the throw.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base, makes it easily. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you go down.
And now he's in scoring position.
No luck that time for Sanchez as he misses inside. If any lineup can do it, this is probably the one. We've seen this club come back, and that's a fly ball that could do it. Laurie to field this one. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
What a big win right here on the road, winning a playoff game. That's awfully tough to do and can go a long way to winning a series, Gary.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game? Brett Laurie. Wow, was he swinging a hot bat today.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just 1 win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just 1 win away. This has to be a gratifying victory.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major.